Hello, hello, beautiful, blessed people. Welcome to my Zen Wellness space. I am your Zen Wellness Mama, Christine, and it's really my goal and my mission to be a supportive wave of love, joy, hope, equanimity for all those who enter my space. And I do this by sharing my lived experience sparked by ancient wisdom to empower you to tap into your cosmic blueprint in human design. And my intention for today is to give you a human design reading or a oracle message based on your human design for this Mercury in Cancer transit. So if that's of interest to you, come on in, settle down, welcome. And first, I will be sharing a little bit about this Mercury in Cancer transit that's happening June 26th to July 11th. And Mercury is my ruling planet. And Cancer in my natal chart rules my 11th house of community, friendship, networking, social media. So I thought that this would be a perfect time to come back with my human design oracle messages for each human design type. So if you're new to human design, no worries at all. I'll put the link below where you can go and check out your human design chart. And welcome to the beautiful world of human design. It is such an intuitive, I feel an intuitive tool that you can really use to understand your energetic wave, your energetic blueprint in your body. And it has helped me so much in my life. And it's my goal to share that with as many people as possible. And I am a diviner. I use oracle cards for hope, inspiration, and love. So I love blending the two in my Mercury, Virgo, Gemini way. So welcome. So if you have your human design type and you want to skip this Mercury in Cancer transit, you know what it's all about. You're already working with it. Fabulous. Go ahead and skip over to your timestamp based on your human design type. And my friend, you are a sovereign being. So if you look at the timestamps and you see a number that correlates, that's not necessarily your human design type, check it out. If you feel like checking out all of the messages for this Mercury in Cancer, do it. You are a sovereign being. Use this as you so please. I have set the intention today that hopefully all those that find this message or that will need this message will find this message. And so let's go ahead and get into it. So Mercury in Cancer, how are y'all feeling? The day of me recording this is what is today? June 29th, Jupiter Day. So we've already been in this Mercury in Cancer energy for a little bit. And I know for me, I've been feeling it and I'm so thankful, especially coming off of Gemini season. And we talked a little bit about this in the IG live that I had posted earlier this week, or the previous YouTube video that I posted on this week. So you could check out that, and that just gives the general overall energy for each human design type. And I talked about the astrology for the week. So if that interests you, you can go ahead and check out the description below and I'll have the links in there. But I explained that I was dealing with like a tension headache coming off of Gemini season. I feel like Gemini air sign like just was downloading all of this information to me, which kind of left me with a headache and like all of these things. So I'm grateful for this Mercury in Cancer as I Mercury ruled to let the emotions kind of flow through me, flow through my body. And Cancer is a cardinal water sign. So cardinal being that initiator, that going towards things, right? And water being that sensitive, empathetic, intuitive sign. So that's the energies that Cancer brings with it. So when Mercury, the planet of information, data, communication, is in Cancer, we really have our thought process, really tune into our thought process and really feel it emotionally. We really tune into our emotions during this time. It's really all about emotional intelligence during this time, emotional thoughts, and in Cancer rules the fourth house on the IC line. So those friends and family. So we might be having emotional thoughts around our friends and family. Again, intuitive thoughts, intuitive insights, and downloads really pop up during this time. Intuition trumps logic during this time because we're really tuning in into our feelings and what we're feeling intuitively. So it really trumps out logic. Call myself an intuitive astrologer versus like that logistical, analytical astrologer. Even though I love all of that stuff, trust me, my Virgo moon and rising analyzes and does all of that data. But for me, I take that data and I let my intuition take over and let my intuition flow with emotions that are coming up. And that's exactly what this Mercury in Cancer does. The intuition trumps a logic here, and we are attuned to what's being communicated. So attuning to what's being communicated through the different signs and synchronicities and what's bubbling up in our emotional nature. It's a great time for emotional check-ins. Check in with your emotions. Maybe during Mercury in Cancer, use that Mercury data and writing to, in your Notion document, if you're a Notion lover like me, you maybe write down your emotions every day, track your emotions every day. How are you feeling? Okay, today I know in my daily journal, I have an emotional tracker. Today I'm feeling energetic. Today I'm feeling inspired. Today I'm feeling lethargic. So invitation to track your emotions during this time. During Mercury in Cancer, we're able to read a room. Again, reading some of that data and processing it, see kind of feeling intuitively, what is this room about? I feel a lot of nervousness in this space, where our emotional intelligence is really heightened during this time. And being in the sign of Cancer, again, in family and on that IC line, it's bringing up nostalgic vibes. So invitation to make a playlist based on maybe your feelings. And I know for me, Spice Girls has been coming up a lot, so that's very nostalgic for me and brings up different emotions that I was going through during my childhood during that period. So great opportunity to work with that there. We get to understand our feelings a little bit more, and also Mercury is doing some really, really, really cool things during the sign of Cancer. It is trining Saturn. And with this Mercury trine Saturn, it's easy to listen and to concentrate and to make sense of the data that's coming in. A trine is a helpful aspect that we can use to use as forward motion towards something. And in the sign of Saturn, it helps bring clarity. So this data and this emotional processes that we're feeling, we can use this to help us process some of the things that's coming up to really easily listen and tune into some of those things that are coming up and to make sense of some of the things that are coming up to help us head towards whatever we're heading towards, our North Node, our new goals, our projects, our aspirations, our desires, our values, whatever, right? And on the 1st of July, Mercury is in the heart of the sun. So it is a Kazemi. We have the Mercury Kazemi. So something clicks, like all of the information that we've been getting. It's like, an aha moment, something really, really clicks for us, a spark in clarity for us. So that's a beautiful opportunity. So invitation to work with that. Maybe when Mercury is in the heart of the sun, maybe tune in and just meditate and feel and track your feelings during that time. For me, the type of astrologer that I am, I like to work with post energies. And when I give specific dates, whether it be in a weekly reading or whenever, know that these dates are not only on that particular date. You can work with these energies leading up to that particular date and after. I love working with the energies after because we've already felt the feelings and now we can process it. Okay, what's coming up? What data can I use to work with some of this information? And then Mercury in the sun is also sextiling Jupiter during this Mercury in Cancer transit. So this is a opportunity that Jupiter, expands in possibilities. So visualize what's possible for you. Make plans to make that happen. Explore curiosity. What can you do now to make you feel good in that expansion? So these are some invitations and some invitations during this Mercury in Cancer transit is to Speak from the heart. Words have power. Know that your words have power. Really knowing that your words have power, knowing that people are really sensitive during this time. Be aware of your words. We don't want those sharp words, Sometimes we might need it though. So really just paying attention to your words and knowing your words has power, but speaking from that heart-centered place. Listening deeply, actively listening during this time, understanding and processing some of the emotional data, like reading between the lines what people are saying, if they're listening deeply, but actively listening, repeating back some of the things that you're hearing. Am I hearing this correctly? Am I hearing and understanding that you're feeling this, a certain way? So invitation there. See clarity versus assuming things, um, and patience. Use patience and self-reflection at this time. So that's a little bit of the energies that we have going on at this time. And before we get into the general before we get into each human design message, like I said, I've already pulled cards for each human design type in my weekly intuitive cosmic vibes my intuitive cosmic vibes forecast that I do on IG Live. So if that's something of interest to you, you can check it out. But I've already pulled cards for each human design type. So we have the overall energies, and now I'm just pulling cards for the general energy for all of us during Mercury in Cancer. And the first card that popped up for us is the Nine of Baskets, which I love, which speaks to emotional fulfillment. The Nine of Baskets, to me, the number 9 is like completion, like you're really fulfilled before you enter into the next journey of the 10, right? That 9 is the ending of things. So 9 of Baskets to me really speaks of emotional fulfillment. And here in this particular card, you could see a couple really have their bags like, oh, we did the thing, baby. We are feeling good. We're going on our honeymoon. We're going to take a fun family vacation. We're going to chill out and really lean into the pleasures and really lean in to the fruits of our labors. We work through all of those emotional baggages. Now we're taking those and heading on towards a new generation. So that's some of the energies some of us might be feeling during this Mercury in Cancer time. And again, we have another baskets card. Baskets represents waters, our feelings, and we have the 6 of Baskets. So this is a perfect card that speaks to nostalgia, right? The 6 of Baskets speaks to nostalgia, going back and talking back to that inner child, communicating with that inner child to bring healing, to bring new insights to you during that time. What are some of the things that you like to do as a child emotionally? What fulfilled your cup emotionally as an inner back when you were a child? I know for me, it was skating, and so I have incorporated skating into my summer rituals and my summer practice. So I'm going to pick that back up during this Mercury in Cancer, just knowing this 6 of Baskets nostalgic energy. And 6 of Cups also came up for my manifestors, so double 6 of Baskets energy for my manifestors here. And at the bottom for all of us is the Magician, and I love this Magician card. Like, this Magician card is giving me that Ariel card, when she pops up, a whole new, wait, it's a whole new world. That's Aladdin. What was she talking about? But when she was like, like just saying, like doing that high note, and then the water splashed at the end of the shore, she was imagining, she was dreaming. What are you imagining now? What are you dreaming about? What's emotionally crashing to your emotional waves, to your emotional shores right now? Know that you are the magician. Know that you can alchemize and you can create. You can create and do. You have all the tools to manifest whatever you're trying to illuminate right now emotionally, whatever you're trying to work past. You have the data, you have all the tools, you have all the information to work through that so that you can rise up and shine. Rise up and shine. I love that so much. So let's get into, I'm very excited to get into each human design types oracle message for this Mercury in Cancer transit. So I will meet you there.